Hello. Hi again. Well, today was a very interesting day. They had a march for abused people and yeah, for abuse basically. The march was headed by Afua Rose. I would only show you one of the videos because it's best if you go directly to the people who recorded it. I feel. Um, There was a lot of stories being told of the history of abuse. There's a lot of women that's written books of their testimony about it. Um, yeah, there was a lot. I mean, I'm glad they kind of did it through a stream, so it's like you was there yourself. So I'm gonna show you um, bits because this happened in Brixton this afternoon. Um, the lady had been campaigning for women who was abused by a person who is, I think, a well-known person in the Brixton community. So they did a rally. I will say it's not a protest, a rally, and they walked from Brixton Town Hall to the police station to Windrush Square, and there's lots of speeches there, lots of drumming, um, lots of women giving their testimony. It was actually quite good. I really wish I had a chance to go, to be honest, because that's one of the causes I would front for real. Because there is a lot of it going on in the as well as the universal things in the wider community as much as the black community. Um, there's always the hush, hush, hush side of it. So in the rally, they talk about it as well. She talk about a person whose name, where he is a serial abuser, him and other people, and she calls names, and they do the marches and stuff like that. And also because Jamaica is one of the biggest, well, I mean, in most West Indian countries, abuse, there is a culture of it in Jamaica. So these ladies has come out to protest. They're all wearing red. They give the reason why they wear in the red, and and all that. So I will show you clips. I think I'm not going to show you all of it. I'll just show you clips, different clips, and hopefully when she does put up the link, I would attach the link to the video. And I don't know how long it takes for the video to literally be fixed so I can adjust things. So I'm going to show you bits of it. So just give me a minute.
With local authority and everybody that needs to be put in place to work to ensure that an independent inquiry is open. This is just the beginning, sisters and brothers. It's not the end, okay? It's not the end. You guys here are the pioneers of this movement. You've come out and you've made your faces and your voices heard. Let me tell you, the 16th of October going forward is going to be our day. As women in the community, UK black women have never spoken up for themselves. We have never spoken up for for the violence that happens from within. We're very good to stand up for racism. We're very good to stand up and fight the enemy, so to speak. But when it comes on to the enemy from within, nobody wants to broach the subject, sisters. Yeah? Nobody. Just silence. A wall of silence is all we ever see. A wall of silence. It's very interesting though, as I said. You know, what we have here is faithful warrior energies and spirits. Okay? Everyone else is too afraid of that little dirty man over there. Can you imagine? They're frightened for the little dirty man. Yeah? And he's such a narcissist, he just couldn't stay away, could he? Shame! Shame on you! Yeah? And your cohort. We don't just speak for the victims of Rat, we also speak for the victims of Eamon Edwards. Yeah? Our sister that's officiating today is a live victim, which many of you may have seen. Yeah, we speak for those victims as well. Yeah. And I like to see all these people that have been giving us death threats, that have warned me if I come back into the community that I'm going to be harmed, I'm going to be killed, my daughters and my son will be raped. These are the atrocities that they think they can scare us with. Well, we're standing firm today right here on the streets of Brixton. We're on Open Lane. We're in the heart of it. We're on Man's Patch. And we're saying, we don't care about your rubbish anymore. We don't care about your intimidation, about your gangland violence and your threats of murder. We stand with the Most High living God and the Most High Spirit. And there ain't nothing that you can do to form against us. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. Yeah? There were individuals that I expected to be out here today protecting what really is aunties. Look at us. We're in our 40s and 50s, brothers and sisters. Yeah? For the most part.
And 60s.
And 60s as well, looking good.
Looking sweet.
Yeah. You know?
It's true.
Right up into our 70s.
It's true.
And we have to come out here and defend ourselves so that our next generation of daughters will not have to go through what we went through. Yeah? Let it be the name on every lip. Yes, it's alleged. We say that for the legal reasons, but every single person here that knows. The community know, and they stay quiet. If I was out here as some kind of rapper or something, you would see the street full up. You'll see the street full up, would you not?
Yeah.
Yeah? But round about now, what we can see is a cohort of strong warrior spirits. And to be honest, I said from last night to myself, when I was in London doing the live.
Eating your ice cream.
I said to myself, if it's two that turn up, where two or more are gathered in my name is what the scripture says. So therein will be the spirit. It's not about the numbers, it's about the spirit here today. Do you understand? Yes. It's about the spirit. And I want anybody who feels that they could be a target locally. We've seen the police here, they're here to assist and they're here to help. We're very grateful of that. But I want you to go and give your name to them. Feel no way. This snitching or not snitching culture that we have in our community, this wall of silence that the press like to beat us with, where we get no justice, oh, you know, there's a wall of silence, they're not going to tell us anything anyway. It doesn't extend to paedophiles and perpetrators. We snitch on them. Snitch on the snitch on the pedos. 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 Snitching on the pedos. We don't have business with that. Yeah? If you feel unsafe in any way, shape or form, you go and you report that to an officer, give them your name and address, and they are well aware of what the risks are for people that are involved. Yeah? We can't do it on our own. Our men are not going to be the ones to come against their peer group or come against anybody in our name. Yeah? Yeah? Sorry, 1 second. Yeah, and yeah, whoever's on the live, come down and support. Stop being a keyboard warrior. Yeah? We got 200 on the live. Yeah? I know you ain't in Tanzania. I know you're here. So why are you sitting on a... Time is up. Down with the pedo. His time is up. Down with the pedo. His time is up. Down Oh, the one there. His time is up. Down with the pedo. His time is up. Down with the pedo. His time is up.
Oh, Afua Rose in force.
No more. Time is up.
So today was the day when everybody came out to support Afua Rose down at Brixton, and there was more. There's a lot of like I said, testimonies and books spoken about. Um, she was threatened, I think, down at the Brixton station, but that got handled. I think the guy Vincent Knapp, whoever his friends or whoever turned up at the march. So, but yeah, I feel that these are causes that people need to be fronting as well. These are one of the causes that needs to be fronted by a lot of people, because abuse can never be silenced. Um, like she said, is women of 40, 50, 60 for years they was going through torment. And there's two women who gets on stage and they said that what they had to do, they had to wear boys' clothes or look tomboyish to stop the man from coming after them because they look like boys, and that's the only way they can avoid his advances. Um, it's really sad, but I'm kind of glad that it's come to this way now, because um, people are not sitting down and waiting for things to happen no more. They're literally going out and going out for causes, and they are literally marching for causes. These causes call for all women to be out, or women and men, I think, basically, because the men also go through it. Men don't talk about a lot of things that they go through, right? I've only seen one man who spoke about being abused on social media, and at first people was turning their nose at him and all this stuff, but he literally went worldwide in a kind of way, because he was able to reach out to the US and also give his services of time counseling to people all over the water. And there's also a lady called Tamar. She runs the Lioness Circle. When Tamar tells her story, every time I hear Tamar's story, it really sickens me, because she was only 5 when it happened to her. And she was able to tell her story today again. And she has done a lot for women. She has been able to educate people, educate the police, for them to understand that, you know, it's not one sided. It's not because of the way a woman dresses. It's not the way because of that she asks for it, or whatever the case may be. And so Tamara, I forgot her surname. Tamara's done a lot of stuff in the community. I don't even know whether the sound is good right now. It's just saying it's red. But I personally wanted to put this up from when I saw it. I wanted to put it up, but I had to wait for them to put it on another platform for me so I can get to it. Afua Rose has been speaking out from last year. I think last year she's been speaking out a lot. I have cut some of her stuff. I won't say I've been following her hard, but Afua Rose right now, she's making a stand. So I was asking also on her chat if she has any links or anything, or you know, I don't know whether they got links yet, but if any links come up, I'm gonna put it underneath this same video, because I know the video goes round and round and round different places. And when you see women stand up like that and sound their voices, and the men is backing them, that's when you know there's changes in things that's gonna happen. You can't change everything, but you can start with a little something something. She also got donations, so she was able to pay the volunteers or whoever was there, because she said it. She didn't hide it. She's very transparent, I think. So I thought I will put this on the, as you seen from the previous video about the young lady that got abducted as well. See, everything all falls in line, because um women are trying to make stands in places, or women and men. I'm not even just going to say women, because like I said, men and women go through abuse. Men and women go through abuse in different ways. Okay, so um, some some men go through drastic abuse as well. Um, they don't talk about it. It's not something they talk about. They really have to go to groups that is catered to that. So, um, like she said, you don't keep it silent. So they decided to stand up, because Vincent Knapp has been definitely been doing a lot. I didn't even know who he was until certain people told me about him, his background a little bit, and he's very well known in Brixton as well, particularly for lots of things, lots of different things. I'll put up one of the YouTubers who covered on him, so you can get, if you don't know about him, I'll do that. I'll put that in the description. I'm gonna put some of Afua Rose's people who spoke their testimonies, because there was two women who spoke their testimonies. I'll go and I'll find the two videos linked to it, so you can see for yourself, because I can only just show the highlights, but there was a lot more to that, to the march today. They call it solidarity. I call it a move, because, and plus because everybody came out with it in their red, including the men. She has strict security, as you can see, because people are threatening her life because she's talking out, and she is not scared to stand up and talk out. And she's basically telling people, don't be scared, don't be frightened, come out and talk. It doesn't matter how long ago it was, it doesn't matter when it was, you talk about it and it will get investigated. So I just thought I'd put this up as short as it is, because ones in America needs to see this, because maybe there might be people in America who's doing the same thing, who's standing up against the abuses of children, women, men, however, included in that. So with that said, I'm gonna come off. Hopefully I'll be on. I'm gonna have a little break in between, because I notice when I do it like this, I run out of steam after a while. So and because of that girl, I really wanted to put out that she was found. It was important that I did that. So with that said, I'm gonna come off. Please like and subscribe. I'll put the links, tap on the links, go see the testimonies for yourself. Because me telling you what they said ain't gonna give it justice. The victims can talk for themselves. So with that said, I am gonna come off. I'll see you next video. Take care. Bye.